Welcome to another DamsTV. I forgot the main camera today, so I'm on my phone. But it should be alright, I can manage a day I think with my phone. So this is what I've come to. I've got to board this wall. Now all these ceilings here are rounded. I'm going to have to try and patch that. And I'll not lie to you, it's not my favourite thing I like doing, these rounds. They're not so bad, it's like a little swoop. Got to plaster this round to there. That's got to be plastered. I've filled all these chasings in, bored this wall, which I'm still scratching my head about a bit. But that's not bad, that's just almost like a square joint. Oh, it's slightly rounded. But then this ceiling's rounded here, which I don't think I have to touch that, I'll have to have a word with him. But this ceiling, it rounds that way, it rounds that way. Oh my God. And it rounds that way, it rounds down there. And then all these four rounded. I better have to patch them holes up maybe. Some holes to patch I think. Skim the wall, skim that, skim, so that's been skimmed though, hasn't it, behind the rad. So that's probably a bonus. But what we're going to do is get this boarded.
Yeah, it's confused me. Just took the light switch off, hasn't it? Took the light switch off the wall.
Magic. So we'll get this wall boarded, I think. Get a bit of filling out done and a bit of prepping done, and then we've got a dentist appointment, so I can't be too late today. But we'll do what we can. We might not get any pink stuff on today, but right. Anyway, let's see how we go on. Right, that's the wall boarded. The boarding done, should say.
If you can pass your cups, I'll get the tea ready to go with the sausage.
I'll pass them down now. He's just filming.
All up there nice and done. I managed to tuck it behind, that's why it looks so neat. And the only tricky bit that I can see so far is this. I'd like to tell you how I'm going to do it, but I don't know. How are you going to do that, Demo? I've not got a Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Mix a bit of floating, I suppose. Throw it at it and see what happens. Get me magic wand. Liam, get me magic wand out, man.
Again?
Right. Cut to me. I'm in a flipping nightmare with this. Right, it's day 2 on this job. Let me show you what we've actually done. Yesterday, we boarded that, didn't we? Boarded that all down. We floated that in. We floated all the top around there in, all this. We run out of floating, so we've got to, let me just show you that quick. We built a bit up, but we've got to put some more in there, and then float over that. But we're skimming that tomorrow, we're not skimming that today, so we're going to get the skimming on, get the day skimming on, and then we're going to do some floating to finish off, because that's quick and easy. Let me show you the gauge that I'm doing. First gauge is get the technical one out of the way. Take that down to there if I can. So I'm going to take all this down to there, and we're going to patch all that in all the way up. Fleck that out, and any other bits of patching that we can get. We had a scaffolding set up yesterday. It was all right, but I don't like it. I prefer a ladder and a plank, so I've adjusted. I'm using the ladders that he lent me, because this scaffolding is the customer's. I'm going to use the ladders, but I'm just going to put ladders against there and my plank on there and get that on. So I think we're pretty much ready for mixing. 20 to 10. Let's get a mix on. Right, here we are lashing it on. Liam mixed up. We was lashing on and I forgot to press play on the camera. Belted. Because it's lovely mix though. It even looks nice on going on the wall, like, doesn't it? Lovely and creamy. Must admit though, last couple of bags I've had, last couple of days, it has gone a bit quick, so I wonder if they've just tweaked it, you know, with winter coming, put less retarder in it maybe. Getting like an hour and a half and it's gone. So when it gets a bit colder, you think about it, they put less retarder in it, I think. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. Put less retarder in it and it goes off a bit quicker when it's cold, if that makes sense. But if you're in a building site, that's fine. But if you're in someone's house where the heating's on, it's not. It's no good. You're working like a flipping idiot. Or in a conservatory where it's warm. Once I've done the warm roof, it's lovely and warm. It's going off a bit quick. Or it could just be dodgy bags, couldn't it? It could be anything, but hey ho. Let's just watch me lash this on. It was a bit tricky this with that round at the top, but I did get it. It looked alright actually. As you'll see when I'm done, I'm going to give you the walk round. You'll see that it looks okay. Done quite a lot of work here. I've done the conservatory. I've done 3 bedrooms. I've done 2 bathrooms. And hall stairs and landing now. I think he's pretty much done. I can't think of anything else he needs to be done. But you never know. Downstairs toilet maybe. That might need doing. So this looks like I'm actually laying in. Yeah, I'm trying to lay in and get that round. But with my trellis, quite wide my trellis, so a thinner trell would be better. Maybe I should try the Ox Ultraflex. Get your face out of camera, Liam. It's only the top of his head, not really his face, is it that? Get away with that one, I reckon. Old skin face, shoving his nose in the flipping screen. So, I've had a cold, I've had a bad back, and the YouTube actual production has been suffering a little bit. I'll try and catch up. Oh, see that then I dug right in. I'm not happy. Nightmare. I'm alright with the straight bit that sort of round, but it's when I meet another round, I just can't get it. It's just, yeah. I rung my master up, Carl Ellison, and he watched the video. I sent him a little video of me doing it, and he said, I'm messing about with it too much. You know what I mean? He said, just get it on and leave it. So, next time I do one, maybe that's what I'll do. You can actually see that I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. Just fudge it in. Get it fudged in. It could be alright. Bit of a brush. Belting. There's always a bit of fast fill if you can't get it right. Actually, come on, Damo. I'm watching myself and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I am messing around with it too much. Get it on the wall and stop messing with it. Finally. Oh no, I'm going back in for another tickle. What are you doing? Flipping heck. Oh my god. He's doing my head in. Finally. So I've laid in, you can see I've laid the top in. And you can just see me launching the bottom on. Plastering's a bit like bricklaying. You know when you see a bricklayer and he takes his time getting his corners through and then he blasts the middle in? Well, it's a bit like that with plastering. Get the top right and the angles right in both sides and then just blast the middle on. Get it lashed on. Oh, bit of a rock. Oh, 2 rocks. 2 for the price of 1. Just scratch over it. Don't be scared to keep going over it to get it better. Get it flatter. You know what I mean? You don't have to just like, it's not like a one pass and you're done. I have to leave it like that. You can go back over it and just keep troweling it till you're happy. As long as you don't go crazy and over trowel it. That fine line between that's good enough and stop going over it to going over it and making more of a mess. Actually, you can actually see the actual method of chasing the line into that corner. You can see where I've done the top. You can see where I'm bringing it up. You can see where I've come away from that door case in there. You can see where my head is. That's my trowel. I think she's just shouted as a brew ready. That's why I looked. That's why my ears pricked up. Brew? Someone said brew? I'm trying to convince Liam to not have the radio on and just have a bit of banter between us going on, because the banter is unreal. It's sometimes I'm in fits of laughter, like creased over, and Liam is as well. We're both like laughing our heads off at whatever happened or whatever crazy concoction we've come up with. But anyway, nearly done now. Back to the video.
Right, we're back on.
Right. Some plasterers believe that you can't get it flat, or you won't. This will just ride over the bumps.
Anyone in particular?
No. But if you get it flat anyway, and it's flat, then this will take. I wish you had a bump.
I can give you a bump.
Not one on my head. Right.
Some good camera work here, Jesus.
Woo, 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 woo. Finished.
Woo!
A trowel will take off a high spot if you give it more angle. So when you're troweling, look at the angle of the dangle. Right?
It's not really good. We want to be above, don't we, really?
Right. But if you had a bit of a bump there, you could splash a bit of water on it and give it more of an angle like that. You can actually see that it's too more off. And it would flatten it.
It's not going to perform miracles though, is it? You have to have the wall flat anyway.
You have to be a wall as flat as you can anyway. Yeah.
The wall should be flat though. By the time you're doing that, there shouldn't be any bumps or whatever in the wall, should there? You know what I mean? It's a,
No.
that trial's a last. Well, you should.
All I've got to do now is come up from the string.
So what do you think about the flexes not taking bumps out argument completely? What's your final verdict on it?
Final verdict is I could get a lump out of a wall with this. If it had gone off and there was a trail mark, like a hump or something in it, what you would do, or what I would do, is wet it, splash a bit of water and maybe wet it, and just trail it with loads of angle, and it would come away, it would come off. Especially if it hadn't set properly. Remember that wall we did for Mick Cartwright?
Yeah.
And I forgot to trowel it.
Yeah.
And I came back in the morning after, and then I noticed, shit, I've not troweled that. I absolutely drenched it with water and hit it with an hard trowel on a big angle, and it was fine.
Yeah.
That was the morning after. So it's all about angle. Plastering. If you want to put thick stuff on or thicken up, put less of an angle on. You want to take it off. The more angle, the more you'll take off. The less angle, the more acute angle you'll put on.
And pressure as well, you need to.
Pressure, yeah. Yeah, when it's wet, pressure. This time, this trowel, I'm putting pressure on.
But funnily enough, with those flexes, if you do quite a big angle and no pressure, it really shines it up, really polishes it.
Yeah.
So something I've noticed with it, seems to polish up better if you give it no pressure but loads of angle. That seems to give it the biggest shine.
You mean like that, don't you? No pressure. Just...
Yeah, literally just move the child. If you look now, does it show up on the camera? Yeah, you can see the difference between that and that.
That's a nice job, that.
It'll be belting when he paints it, he'll be coming up with roller, and then he'll get to this bit.
Right, let's have some dinner. I'll kill you.
What?
I can see you.
No, you can't, you're not looking at me.
I saw you through my legs.
Hello!
What we should make you put the head cam on.
No.
The Liam cam. Because then no matter what you look at me, you're filming me. Oh. Where have you put the covers? Get the cover. Well, it's day 3 on this job. Let me show you what we've done. We're all prepped. Let me just show you. I don't know if you saw me do that yesterday or not, but we've mixed up, ready. So I've got 4 turns here to do. I think what I did was I filmed that on my old camera on my head and it didn't work, so that's why there's no footage of me putting that on. And it was a nightmare, and there was effing and jeffing, so I don't think that would make it. I think you've seen that. Liam's just going to do this, bit of patching here. He's going to skim that wall, and he's going to do a bit of patching here. That's his little mission. I know mine's only little, but I'm the gaffer, that's how it works. Mine's technical though.
You need gaffer tape on your gob.
Mine's all technical in it. And then I'm always on hand to give him a lift, if he should need to. But I can start wrapping up and titivating a few things. Right, let's get it on. Let's get it lashed on. To sort of get this little snippet on, Liam is just about to do a blend there, so... oh, I was in my voice then. A couple of people have been asking about blending. I'm going to try and show you without getting his face on. And you see what he's done, he's just been coming down from there, and now there's a bit of a lip on it, and now he's brushing it. And he's going to come across that and try and blend that in with that. When you're ready. Getting that in. Just trying to get that. We'll have to do a bit of titivation here with a bit of barn fill. Let me show you what else he's got on. He's got that to blend in.
I'm starting to blend now.
He's got that on. Alright mate, he's got this on to blend in. He'll blend it all, it'll all brush in and
Real shit, wasn't it?
Why am I getting blamed? Needed the up. You're not coming across it?
I'm going to, yeah. Will it go across it there? Because if I go up higher, it digs in.
Yeah, digs in, yeah. I think kind of maybe come across it earlier, like.
I did come across it before, but this wall's a bit funny. It's drying and not drying at the same time.
It's different backgrounds in it. The SBR will kill the suction, but it won't kill it evenly. Just kills the suction enough. That's what's tricky when you get walls that are they've got floating on them, which always dry quicker. Then they've got paint, then they've got burr plaster, and before you know it, you've got all sorts of different suctions going on. You know what I mean? I'd show you what I've done, but I'm a bit ashamed of it. I suppose I should show you really.
Should always show the failures as well as the successes.
Can I round? No, I can't. We get a lot of pricks going. Go and see Kirk Johnstone, he'll school you in it.
Have you got any rounding video?
Oh yeah, he's got loads. He's the master of rounding. He is round.
Some stick for that.
I hope he's not watching. I hope you're not watching, Kirky. I'm sure he'll not mind. A bit of banter between you. Well, this is mine anyway. This is my round, and my theory is I'm going to try and leave it, let it pick up a bit, because look at that. Look at this. At least you can laugh about it. Look at the state of that. The more I try to get it, the more I make a mess. That's all right, that bit. It's lovely, that bit there. Look at that beauty. But look, it's wet through. So, my theory is I'm just going to leave it so at least I've got something hard, because I seem to be taking it out of the actual round bit. It happened yesterday when I did the other one. Well, that's not too bad now, is it? I'm proud of this little patch here though. Ooh, that was like a big chunk. I've got that perfect. You'd never know. I'll just try to fix that. I'm going to get the fast fill and just have a feel and just fine fill everything at the end of the job. So I'll show you that at the end of the job anyway. Belting. Let's crack on. Right. The blend's okay. And the majority of the rounds are okay. It's just the angles of the angles that are a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? Where that goes up and splays out, that's the bit I can't seem to get. But I've got a door case to contend with. Thanks, mate.
Barney used to he's following the sausage.
Right, that's the job. The gauge finished and the job finished. I went around with some fine fill, some fast set, just to titivate these corners because I wasn't very happy with them. There was a bit there as well. But Liam did all right. Again, cracking wall. Don't tell him, but he's turning out to be a really good plasterer. Must be the teacher. He's blending in those seamless, flawless. That patch, like I say, that's his wall. There's not a blemish. Beautiful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and as always, I will catch you on the next job.